Hi guys, and welcome to my May Project Pan finale. I'm so excited to share this with you. Out of the 7 products I started with this month, 3 of them are gone. And that's really exciting. These project pans, just to preface this, isn't necessarily to finish the products. It is to make progress, to really focus on it for a month. So while I call this a finale, it's because I start over each month. Sometimes with new products, some are rollover. It just really depends. So in case you're confused, like why is this a finale when you have 4 products unfinished? That's why I restart these each month. It really just helps me. I don't get bored with the products because I can switch them in and switch them out. And I always am adding in or taking away products and replacing the ones I finished and stuff like that. So just to kind of preface it, if you haven't ever seen these or if you never understood why it's a finale when there's a lot of unfinished products. We'll start with the product that was finished last week because technically that's when I did my update, was last week. And this was the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Pomegranate Punk. So I'll insert a picture of where it was at the start, but it got finished last week and so I'm really excited about that. The next thing is something I made some really great progress on, even though I lost it for 2 days. And that's the Benefit Watts Up highlighter. And before summertime, it was so hard. It was hard to get any product out. But within a week or so, last week, my city decided it was summertime now. So it's been a lot more melty. And it actually broke on me. And I lost it for 2 days. But you can see it's a little bit broken. But I did make some progress. Where are my marks? There's my marks. I'll try and there you go. I just don't want to knock it over. So there's my marks. I'm really excited. I haven't decided if this is going to be rolling over because there is another highlighter I want to work on. And I feel like this, I don't know. Because of where I use it, I just use it underneath my brow bone. I use this to highlight my eyebrows, to be honest, just because that's what works best for me, the way it's packaging and the size and everything. So I might put this in next month. We will have to see. The next thing is something I finished and I'm so excited because in June, this month, I guess, because technically today is June 1st, I want to work on a bronzer blush duo, and so I'm really excited for this blush to be gone. I'll insert a picture at the beginning of the month, and honestly, this is a super old blush, and it was so crumbly, and so every day I poured some out because it was so messy. When I opened it, the way you have to open it, it would just go everywhere, and my sink is really sensitive to powder products. I don't know why, but it just is really sensitive. So I did finish it up today, and it is partially what's on my cheeks. But this was the e.l.f., I haven't even told you what it is, blush in Candid Coral. You could see that there was quite a bit of pan, but it is finished. I have other blushes that are very similar color to this. I don't know if I'd repurchase it because I'm wanting to try some other blushes. I'm wanting to get through some of the blushes that I own so I can try some different ones. So probably won't repurchase it, not because it's a bad blush. It's a great blush, but I've really only tried e.l.f. blushes and a few from other brands, and so I just wanted to try some out. I really like the color, so I might get that color in a different brand or something like that. But yeah. The other e.l.f. product, which I did not finish, is the e.l.f. Golden Bronzer in Golden. That's what this looks like. I repressed it at the beginning of the month. So you can't see too much of a difference. I use this as a highlighter all over my face. Again, this is a product I'm still deciding if I want it in my project pan. If it's not my project pan, I might still use it a little bit. We'll just have to see, but I feel like I made some decent progress on it, It's kind of hard because it is a little bit of a darker, technical highlight. That's what it looks like. So, it's still, dark for a highlight, so I have to be careful with it. We're going to save the most exciting empty for last. So I have 2 other products before that one. And the first one is this e.l.f. Again, e.l.f. If you watch my introduction, I have a lot of e.l.f. products. They're cheap, they're easy to try out, see if you like them. I realized I didn't just realize with this product, but I realized I'm not a huge fan of cream blushes. I don't know. I might have one in my collection, but right now I have 3 and they need to go down. But this is the e.l.f. All Over Color Stick and Pink Lemonade. This is what I have underneath the blush I'm wearing, but I have to be really careful because it can sheer out, but not that much. Like, you have to be really, really careful. I do have it underneath the blush I'm wearing today, but it's just not my favorite. The color's not my favorite, and I feel like it breaks down my makeup sometimes. So this is what I've been using on super, super like lazy days, just to give my face a little bit of color. But this mark has not changed. Like, you can't, those are the marks. It really hasn't changed. So anyways, hopefully this is going to be rolling over because I really want to work through my cream blushes. I had worked through one and then I got one. So anyways, the next thing was something that was in my May favorites. Definitely check it out because I'm really excited about that video. It's my May favorites, purchases, and resolutions. I'm ecstatic, so happy about that video. So definitely check it out. There's some exciting news in there. But this was my favorite because I really, really liked it. And it was the Model Co. Party Proof Matte Lipstick in Kitty. There's a swatch of it. It was a perfect color for me because it's a nude color, so it goes with absolutely everything. But at the same time, it didn't nude me out, because if I have like nude lips that are like really, really nude, like my nude, then I look like a ghost, and that's not a cute look. So, I wear down lipstick super weird, so there's like no progress shown, but I've made progress. I've used it, but that's okay. This is one of my favorites. I don't think I'm going to be using it next month. I think I'm going to try something else. I went through my lip products, or like my whole makeup collection actually, in a vlog. Definitely check it out. It's like Summer is Here Part 2. And I went through all of it and organized it and put like a bunch of lip products in a little container, and I'm really excited to work on those. So I'm going to pick one of those out for my June project pan, which should be coming on Tuesday, I think. The last, final, most exciting empty is a lip gloss. I've been working on this lip gloss maybe March, for sure April. So it's the Liplicious If the Tiara Fits. I did actually go through another lip gloss this month as well, but I was here-ish, and then I finished it. You can see that there's hardly any left. I really liked it. It was super, super sticky, and it was a pineapple flavor, and it just, I don't know. I want to repurchase it. There's other lip glosses. I like lip glosses in this tube, don't get me wrong, but there's other lip glosses. I got like a Lancome lip gloss, which is like super fancy, but it was in like this tube, and I'm really excited to use it because it's amazing. But I have these other lip glosses that are super old that I need to get done first. So we need to work through them so I can use that Lancome and be super excited. So those were all of my products in my May project pan. Definitely subscribe so you can see my June project pan, and I'm really, really excited to share it with you. It will either be up Tuesday or Thursday. I also have my May empties that will be up one of those days as well, so I haven't quite decided schedule wise. I haven't scheduled June. Today is June 1st. Gots to get on that. So anyways, I will talk to you later. I hope you have a wonderful day. And yeah, let me know if you're doing a project pan or pan that palette or anything like that. I would love to go watch it, and I will talk to you later. Bye.